Hello, I'm Larry Myers, and I'd like to explain to you about our new line drain, the INNI, and what it does for you. So the beauty of the INNI line drain, there's many things that are really nice about it, but some of the big advantages are that it's one drain that really satisfies 90% of the installation needs that you will have. It can be installed at the entrance to a shower. It could be installed at the center of the shower, or it could be installed at the back wall. The site conditions are going to dictate what your options are. There's nothing that really shows its face on the top of this product when it's completely installed. You see the tile, and you see the slot, and it's nicely faced in trims, and the cover is kind of nondescript and doesn't show itself, and it just does its job, which is to allow the job to be finished in large format tile. The slot goes from one side of the room to the next, which means that the water is managed. It can't do an end run around your slot and get to the dry side if you're using it on an entryway. It just does a lot to help people install line drains. It's meant to go from wall to wall and simplify the structure of a shower floor. If you have a back wall installation, the tile coming from the entryway would slope down to the back wall continually, and there wouldn't be an interruption where it didn't meet the wall on the left or didn't meet the wall on the right. It would just be completely a flat floor and introducing the slot at the back wall. You have an opportunity to install it with tile next at the entryway from a shower, or else you can install it at a back wall that would install like this, or else it would install at a back wall, and we have a version like this. So it would actually be in the shadow of the back wall. So it's really very versatile drain. If you can't go deep into the subfloor and change the structure, it is so easy to install this at the entrance and slope up to the back wall. If you're building a brand new project and you have the ability to slope it to a back wall, then it takes a little bit more depth and some more advanced planning, but it's not difficult. It's a lot less cost intense to even do a back wall job with the very low profile of the INNI. It affects the structure a lot less, and it even affects the cost of the project even much less if you install it at the entranceway. Not having a cover allows this drain to be cut to length, and there's no hassle, no worrying about a cover. If you have a bigger shower, you can couple these channels end to end with a coupler like this and do 2 or even 3 channels long. There are metal trims that line the channel, so you have a very minimal profile on the top surface, and then you have stainless steel faces lining the slot. To get access to clean the drain out, you have a tray like this, and you simply push on this button on the front with a screwdriver or a finger and take out the tray. And then there's 2 brushes that are available from Ebbe for cleaning the INNI drain. This is a channel slot brush. You enter it into the opening and go back and forth like this and clean out the channel in both directions. And then when you need to clean the main channel, you put a finger into this brush, which is D-shaped, and this is our patented construction of the INNI. When it gets to the end of the channel, it sweeps to the entrance channel. So you see it in that motion. It cleans the underside of the deck, and it cleans the end, clears the termination at the end, and it cleans both side walls and the floor. So just with a backward and forward motion like this, you can clean everything without having to lift the lid off the entire length of the drain. Now in the INNI trim kit, which comes separate from the main channel box, you'll get metals that will go along the slot, and they'll include the access tray and trim. And also there is an option to get metal that will go along a back wall, leave the slot exposed. So if you're coming down the slope to the back wall, it would look much like this. We have another trim kit that has called a shadow trim kit, and that'll allow the back wall to move forward, and the metal comes up and forms a stainless steel face on the back of that slot and underneath the tile. It's at one price at your distributor, and you buy the box and you come to the job site and you build it up to suit exactly what you need.